Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the next video in the mock interview series with UiPath Aspirant. For the people who are looking this series for the first time, in this series I usually ask the candidate to share their resume and then I conduct a mock interview for them based on their experience, their skill set and whatever information or project they have mentioned in their resume. Please note that this mock interview is not for any company, any client, customer. This is just for your knowledge and training purposes. In terms of cost, this mock interview is absolutely free for you. You don't have to pay any money to myself. Also, in case if you are worried that what about my confidential details, my project information and everything, please don't worry about that. In all these mock interviews, I have changed the name of the candidate. The company information is omitted. All your personal information stays with me and it is not shared in the channel. So in case you want to appear for the mock interview, all you have to do is just drop me an email on my email ID, which is available in the description, and I should be happy to conduct a mock interview for you as well. Also, in case you are coming to the channel for the first time and you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel to get the latest mock interviews. Prior to this video, we have already covered 16 different mock interviews, which is a different skill set all related to UiPath. So you can always watch the playlist and watch a different mock interview as per your experience. Okay, I have got a candidate with me. The name of the candidate is Ram. Ram is having an experience of close to 4.5 years. And while he was explaining the project, he forgot whether the project is attended or the project is unattended. And as an interviewer, it does not create a good impression because project is something which a candidate should be aware completely, whether it's attended, unattended, how it's scheduled, how it should run, and all the details. I have given the proper feedback to Ram and hopefully he should improve. You can watch this interview and see that what kind of questions you expect when you say it's attended and what kind of question you expect when you say it's unattended, and you prepare accordingly for your next interview. Having said that, let's get started. Ram, I have received your resume for the mock interview. The format of the mock interview would be simple. I would be going through your resume. I would ask you question based on your resume. You answer me, and at the end, I am going to provide you the feedback of the overall mock interview. I'll share you the answer to the question, whichever you have answered incorrectly, and the topics which you need to improve upon. Okay?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Fine. So let's get started by having a quick introduction about yourself.
Yeah, sure, Mukesh. Myself, Ram. Where I have 4 years of experience out of 4 years, 2.5 years of experience as a RPA developer.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Coming to my project, we are working for a insurance company of the US.
Hmm.
So here, the problem statement here is when customer gives an order to client, so the
Mm-hmm.
client, you know, where it, that I mean, we need to key tax key kind uploading, and we get a list of orders through specified recipients,
Hmm.
and we need to identify the email
Mm-hmm.
for the client tax
Mm-hmm.
process, and then ensure that subject line is contains client name, and also we need to forward that tax email to a bot email box, and
Mm-hmm.
there is a application, web application, and we need to search the order number and open the tax pdf and tax template, and we need to validate the tax template filled data. If any modifications are required for the tax template,
Mm-hmm.
we need to update the missing info. If there are no any modification required uh, in tax video, we need to place the tax template in a specific folder. So
Hmm.
here what bot has to do, it has to monitor the bot email box
Mm-hmm.
for new email and open the new email. And if order ID column found,
Hmm.
bot has to read that order ID and product that kind of product from
Hmm.
input email and then log into web application with valid credentials
Mm-hmm.
and search with the order ID. Once
Mm-hmm.
order ID is loaded, uh, then it has to move forward. If there is no order details are there, bot has to send an exception email to DL groups stating that order details are not found.
Hmm.
If found order details, a bot has to check for the product type. The type is tax certification and tax certification update.
Hmm.
Then bot has to check for the client name, whether a client name is it client name is there or not, and also it has to check for the property address, whether a particular property is available for that order number or not.
Hmm. Hmm.
And there will be option called document section, and that need to check for the latest tax certification with the
Hmm.
tax
Hmm.
response.pdf, and that has to uploaded by specific tax team.
Okay.
So once it is done, bot has to download and save the tax PDF with order ID. Once bot open tax PDF and template, bot
Hmm.
has to extract the details like a loan number, title
Hmm.
number, which is nothing but order ID, and borrow details,
Hmm.
property address, county,
Hmm.
which part of the address, tax ID, parcel number, agency type, everything it has to, extract. We use document understanding here.
Hmm.
With the help of document understanding, we use to extract the all the details whatever I said earlier.
Hmm.
So installments amount and then balance, due dates, etc. That has to extract. That need to update in tax predefined template, and same has to convert it as a PDF, and it has to upload in same web application and send a successful email to a recipient stating that order has been completed.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is this project? Is it an attended robot or is it an unattended robot?
It's attended robot, Mukesh.
It is an attended robot. Okay. And is it built on some kind of framework?
Yes, yes, yes.
Which
We
framework
have
it is
used
built?
RE framework.
Okay. What is the transaction item in your RE framework?
Transaction item is order ID.
Okay. And it is a queue item, right?
Yes, yes, it is a key item.
Okay. And why this robot is made attended robot? What was the requirement to make it attended?
Requirement.
Because I see all of these things, whatever you are telling, right? Opening of the mailbox, fetching order ID, log into the web application, getting the product,
Yeah,
text,
yeah.
everything happen can in an unattended mode also, right?
Yes, yes, that can be done.
Why it is made attended robot then?
I'm not sure, Mukesh.
Okay. Now tell me one thing, how many users are using this process?
9 members.
Okay, so total 9 business users are working on this process, right? Hello.
Yes, yes, Mukesh. Yes, Mukesh.
Okay. So
Yes,
now
Mukesh, I can hear
how
you.
how are these 9 people triggering the automation?
And through orchestrator only.
Okay, it is an attended robot, right?
Yes.
Can you trigger an attended robot from Orchestrator?
We can also trigger from robot.
No, how is you? We can do anything, right? We can always use UiPath
Yes,
Studio also to run the robot, right? You are telling me that there are 9 people who are working in your company who are using this automation. So how they are using this automation from Orchestrator,
yes, from orchestrator.
and it is an attended robot, but so can we trigger attended automation from Orchestrator?
Yes, we can do now, Mukesh.
How? Which tab in Orchestrator will you go and trigger this robot in attended mode?
I think
Uh,
through assistant only you can trigger.
through UiPath Assistant. Okay. Now I have one other question. Let's say your automation has got an update. Okay. You need to do some changes in the code. Fine. So your requirement was going to this mailbox and do all of this thing. Now you have got a change in the requirement. Okay. How will the new code be reaching to all the 9 people who are using this automation, right? They need to use the latest code, correct?
Yes.
How will you provide the new code to all of them?
Yes, I understood, Mukesh. So if any new updates
Hmm,
are there
hmm,
in UiPath, you have changed. So remaining developers has not changed. How would they come to
hmm.
know that you have made some changes?
But
That's
I
what
am
my
not
question.
talking about the developers, right? I'm talking about the business user. This is a live use case, right? This is a live automation which you are talking, right? This insurance
Yes,
thing. So how are you
yes, yes, yes.
pushing the changes now? Okay, no problem. Tell me one thing
So we
in
can ask.
okay, no worries. In the first place, you told me that you have a mailbox
Yes.
where we are receiving the emails, correct?
Mm, yes.
How would the bot know when the email received? The email might come at in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, right? How would the bot know when the email has arrived?
It has to check for every 40 minutes.
But how would it would check? Somebody has to manually go and run the robot after every 40 minutes.
Schedule the time. We schedule. We schedule the bot, right? We schedule the
So
time.
when you schedule the robot, is it an attended or is it an unattended?
It's unattended only.
But you told me that it is an attended robot and you are running from assistant.
Yeah, that was my mistake, Mukesh.
So first you told me that your robot is working from orchestrator. Next you told me that it is working from assistant. Now you are telling me that it is working from a schedule. One project cannot have multiple answers like this, right? Okay. Tell me one thing, which
Yes.
activity are you using to read this mailbox?
Read mail message.
Read mail message. Okay. What kind of mailbox this is? Gmail, Outlook.
Outlook.
So which activity I am using to read the mails from Outlook?
Sorry.
Which activity in UiPath I am using to read the emails from the Outlook?
How can you get Outlook mail message? Right?
And what is the output of get Outlook mail message?
Output of get Outlook mail message would be
Hmm.
string.
String. Okay. Now, if your mailbox can have 100 emails, right?
Mm-hmm.
What will you get in that
Yes.
string?
I think it's a list of mail messages.
Are you sure?
Yes, list of mail messages.
Okay, so you'll get a list of mail messages, right? Now, from these
Yes.
emails, you have to get the order ID, right? Which
Yes.
activity you are using to get the order ID from these emails?
First, we'll use get Outlook mail message. Then we'll iterate each and every mail uh,
Mm-hmm.
by using for each.
Mm-hmm.
There we will define. We can use if condition. Then we can use the string methods like if contains method we can use
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
get order ID.
Okay, fine. So you were using contain method. Okay. Your process is using the document understanding, right? The PDFs which you are
Yes,
receiving,
yes, yes.
right? Are those scanned PDF or they are normal editable PDFs?
Editable PDFs only.
We can copy paste, right? The data.
Yes, yes.
Why are you using document understanding then?
Document understand. Sometimes we get editable data. Sometimes we get image format
But
actually.
you have an activity called read PDF and read PDF with OCR, right? You know what is read PDF with OCR?
Yes, yes. Mukesh.
What is that activity used
Whichever
for? Hmm.
we use read PDF with the OCR activity to extract the data
Hmm.
from PDF or image.
Correct. So
format things.
again the same question. Why do I require document understanding?
Document understanding, by using document understanding, it is uh, quite easy when you compare to do automation with PDF or
Document understanding is easy. Are you sure? Okay. Tell me what are the dependencies you need to import if I have to use document understanding?
uh, to use document understanding. First of all, you need to install intelligent OCR,
Uh-huh.
and then document understanding machine learning package.
Uh-huh.
Omni page OCR also you can use, but you can that is optional. Omni page OCR,
Mm, mm.
that is
Right.
optional.
So I have to
Have
install all this dependency. I need to get the endpoints for the document understanding, right? And I need to
yes,
have the key, then it will send the data to the UiPath server.
yes,
But if I use the read PDF with OCR, it is a single activity, right? Just drag and drop and use it. Now, why do we use document understanding here? Okay, no problem. Last question from my side is, what kind of exceptions have you handled in this automation?
the exceptions we have handled
Hmm.
try catch. So
No, what are the exceptions which you have encountered? Sorry, my bad. Which you have
except
encountered? Huh.
exceptions, the common exceptions that we used to receive as selector not found issue, the file not found issue.
Okay, okay. And okay, and what challenges did you faced while automating this?
Challenges means that one only,
Hmm.
Mukesh,
Selector
when
not found.
we are selector not found and file not found issues. So
Okay, okay.
we were
Hmm.
using a try catch
Okay. Which activity I am using to generate a business exception? I have to generate a business
to
exception.
generate business exception.
Yeah.
Throw activity within it,
Okay. And what
which
would
is
I write
we
inside the
have
throw
create
activity?
a new business rule exception.
Okay.
Actually, it's we have to use
Mm-hmm.
that throw catch to generate a user defined exception. We can use throw activity. By using throw activity, you can apply all the business scenarios
Hmm.
validations in your code. You can create
Okay.
your exception
Hmm.
message and source to user.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
same error will be catch.
Hmm. Fine. So, Ram, I'm done with my questions. I don't have any more questions for you. Okay. Before coming to your feedback, what do you think? How was your interview?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't even expect that. I thought
It was
it will
good.
be
Did you answered all the
fast pace. Yeah,
questions?
yeah.
No, no.
No, no,
How
no.
did you perform in the interview? That is the question.
It's not good, Mukesh.
Sorry. Sorry, what was that? How did you
I,
perform in the interview?
no, it's not good, Mukesh.
So, what do you realize that which section you are weak in?
I think all sections. It's in my mind when I can't recall exactly. I can't recall right now.
Mm-hmm.
Things I have read, whichever the questions you have asked me,
Mm-hmm.
same things I have gone through. Same things I have gone through. I have learned
Okay,
from
so
the
that
both
means
channels. I
that
have learned a lot of things.
no, no, that's okay, right? But when you come to your interview, right, do you think the interviewer is going to give you a second chance?
No,
If it
no,
is a real time
no.
interview, right, I could have
No.
easily, not spend more than 15-20 minutes because you're not clear about the project which you have told me, right? And I
Yeah,
gave you an opportunity to talk about any of the project, and you choose to explain me this project which you're not sure whether it is an attended, unattended, how do you run it, when do you run it, right? That does not make sense,
yeah.
right?
Yes, yes.
So,
Yeah.
feedback for you, Ram. Go back and go to this project and see how this is scheduled, what it's scheduled, why you have used document understanding, why you have created it as an attended robot. When you say attended robot, how do you deploy the code to the attended robots, right? Whether I should use orchestrator or should I not use orchestrator, all these questions you have to answer and get the answer, I would say. Because when you say that I have been working as a developer for 2.5 years and I ask you to explain one single project and you are not able to give me that answer properly, that does not make sense to me. Okay, so you need to go back and think that this automation is for a client and I am delivering this to a client. What all things we are required, right? In terms of scheduling, how this will run, what is the errors, where is the configuration file, what are the exceptions we have handled, how are we going to deploy the changes, and everything about this automation. Okay, then only you will be able to clear the next interview. But if you answer these same questions like this way you have answered, it's very difficult, Ram. Okay, so the feedback for you is prepare on your project. Okay, have a proper understanding of the project. If you are not comfortable, write it down in a piece of paper that what is my project, create big blocks. Okay, my project start, I read the documents, I am using a document understanding. When you say document understanding, what is the benefit of document understanding, why you have used it, all those things you should be aware of. Okay, fine. So with that, I would like to wrap this session here. Any feedback? How was the interview?
Yeah, that's good, Mukesh. Thanks for your time and congratulations on getting MVP award.
Thank you, Ram. So yeah, so I hope you have the feedback now. So request you to just go and prepare these stuffs. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure,
Okay, bro.
Mukesh. Sure.
Bye. Okay, so that is all for this video. I would like to wrap this mock interview here. I hope this was insightful. In case you also want to appear for such a mock interview, all you have to do is just drop me your resume on the email ID. All your personal and the confidential details remains with me, right? So you just have to email me your resume. This mock interview is absolutely free for you, right? With this, we will take a goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to the channel and happy automation.